Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis.
And I'm Haley Wilkes. Thank you for joining us tonight. A new era begins today as President Donald Trump is sworn into office.
Preserve, protect, and defend
the Constitution of the United States.
The Constitution of the United States.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
Donald Trump, now officially the 45th President of the United States. He shared his vision for the next 4 years in his 16-minute-long inaugural address. The president vowing that protecting America will be his top priority.
We assembled here today are issuing a new decree to be heard in every city, in every foreign capital, and in every hall of power. From this day forward, a new vision will govern our land. From this day forward, it's going to be only America first.
Festivities continue tonight as President Trump plans to attend 3 inaugural balls before spending his first night in the White House with his entire family.
And now we're taking a live look at the inaugural parade in Washington. President Trump and his family are watching from an enclosed viewing stand near the White House. And as you can see, this is where everyone kind of loosens up. We have the parade with the music and the marching bands, and the first part where the president goes through is much more ceremonial, and now it's a little more of the celebratory part. Yes.
And this was the scene earlier. An estimated 800,000 people, including protesters, in Washington for President Trump's inauguration. They began arriving early this morning for the ceremony. Lines for ticket holders waiting to enter the ceremony stretched for blocks. Meanwhile, the anti-Trump protesters are rallying throughout Washington, D.C. 2 police officers have been hurt and about 100 protesters have been arrested. Police are using pepper spray during confrontation with those crowds.
And we were there to serve notice. We are not celebrating this. In fact, we're acting to stop it. We're going to bring the same message to the Women's March. We're going to march with them and call on them to not go back home after a one-day protest, but to stay here in the streets.
And hundreds of thousands of women and men preparing for a women's march in Washington tomorrow. They're hoping to deliver a message to President Trump. Organizers of the march say it's a way to promote women's equality and defend other groups. The movement has drawn support from celebrities, including Katy Perry, Amy Schumer, and Gloria Steinem. The event kicks off at the intersection of Independence Avenue and 3rd Street Southwest tomorrow morning at 10. There will be a rally near the Capitol with speakers and performances. Law enforcement officials are preparing for as many as 500,000 people.
In other news, here on the Suncoast, new stores and new apartments are coming to Lakewood Ranch. The development, which is called The Green at Lakewood Ranch, will be built on the northeast corner of State Road 70 and Lakewood Ranch Boulevard. ABC 7's Rick Adams has details on the project.
Well, the land that you see back there will soon make way for a shopping plaza as well as a luxury apartment complex. The shopping plaza will be anchored by a huge health food supermarket. The Earth Fare supermarket is coming to Lakewood Ranch. In addition to the health food grocery store, the 150,000 square feet of retail space will include salons, restaurants, and a big fitness center. For vegetarian and Bradenton resident Bob Rostegan, he's excited that there will soon be more choices.
You have to have places to shop. So, something with a variety like that closer to home, yeah, be a welcome change.
304 luxury apartments will also be built on the 40 acres of land. Bob Bartz is president of the Manatee County Chamber of Commerce. He tells us a development like this will not only bring in many more jobs, but also give folks some unique places to shop.
I think it's exciting. I think we're going to see many more in the future, and this is basically what the population is looking for today.
This will be the first project in the area for Orlando-based Tavistock Development Company. A spokesperson for the company tells us Lakewood Ranch is a perfect fit for the developments they create.
We're really excited. We think it's a ground zero location. It's a great community. And the project we're doing is really synergistic with the mixed-use environments that we like to create.
Site work on the project will get underway this spring. It's a development that part-time Lakewood Ranch resident Pat Favret and her husband are looking forward to enjoying in the near future.
Well, I think it's wonderful for the area. Publix, I'm sure, is a wonderful store, but I like to see other stores as well that offer different things to get.
Just to give you a little time frame on everything, we're being told the shopping plaza here is expected to be finished by the early part of next year, with the luxury apartments ready for residents by the middle of 2020. 2018. Reporting from Lakewood Ranch, I'm Rick Adams, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
Thank you, Rick.
All right, it's a good check on our weather as we get into this Friday evening here in the Suncoast. Here's Bob Harrigan with more. Bob?
Yeah, sun just setting a few minutes ago. We were looking at beautiful conditions out there right now. Generally fair skies and the warm temperatures today. 72 degrees, the high was 77. And the humidity fairly high right now. Warm, moist air in advance of a cold front will bring a good chance for showers and storms. That warm, moist air will be in place throughout the day on Sunday, and that will aid in the thunderstorm development. Right now, that storm system getting its act together in the western Gulf of Mexico. The area of low pressure will develop and eventually swing a fairly strong cold front our way in terms of rough weather, and that'll happen Sunday afternoon. And as far as the storms go right now, they're over the panhandle of Florida, near Tallahassee into the west, all the way up into southern sections of Alabama tonight. We do have the chance for some sea fog developing tonight and moving on shore, but overall the severe weather threat is there as a result of several factors, and it will be in place. More than likely, the National Weather Service and Storm Prediction Center will issue a severe thunderstorm watch for our area for Sunday afternoon. We'll have more on that coming up in just a few minutes. Back to you.
All right, Bob, thank you. A Venice teacher is arrested and accused of sexual battery on a middle school student. Venice police arresting Matthew Minton at his home in Venice this morning. The Island Village school teacher is accused of sex crimes against a female student. Police say the crimes took place on school grounds from December 2015 until May of 2016. The victim was one of Minton's students and was 13 or 14 years old when the crimes took place. Minton is now at the Sarasota County Jail, charged with sexual battery, among other charges.
A follow-up now to a fatal crash yesterday in Venice. The Venice Police Department identified the victim as 89-year-old Elio Swao. Police say Swao was crossing the road at the entrance of Aston Gardens Senior Living Complex when a young driver pulled into the entrance and hit him. Police say the driver did not see the victim because of a golf cart obstructing the view. Swao later died at the hospital, and police are investigating this crash.
Still to come in your Suncoast News tonight, we're just days away now from the start of Black History Month. Our organizations on the Suncoast plan to highlight the efforts and changes made by African Americans.
And how a local theater is honoring the late Justice Antonin Scalia through the power of art.